Omo Naija, yes, thank you very much for staying with us once again and joining us on this channel. Alright, yeah, so we are bringing you the preview, analysis, brilliant analysis of the game involving Nigeria Super Eagles and Rwanda, which will be played in far away in Kigali, Rwanda. What is the latest news ahead of the game? What is the possible starting 11 for Nigerian Super Eagles? Look, Rwanda has been a thorn in the flesh of the Super Eagles in recent times. Super Eagles find it very difficult to beat them. In fact, in the African Cup of Nations qualifiers, Rwanda came all the way came to Nigeria to beat the Super Eagles. So this game is a very tough game. And if you look at the group standings, Super Eagles losing or dropping any point of any sort in this game is going to be perhaps their downfall or the heartbreak for them not to qualify for the FIFA World Cup 2026 in the United States of America, Canada, and then Mexico. In fact, somebody told me that this World Cup here, if you mention FIFA World Cup 2026, then you add that it is in the United States of America, Canada, and Mexico, because when we are playing the World Cup, it's more important than the World Cup itself to people, especially in Africa. All right, yes, so we are going to delve into the game, what to expect, what not to expect. There is a new coach in charge, Chele. What are your expectations of the coach in terms of his first starting 11 for the Super Eagles, how he's going to deploy the players? Is ADEMOLA LOOKMAN going to play in a 3-4-3 formation, or he's going to play in a 4-3-3 formation? I've already told you on this channel that Coach Chele is a proper 4-3-3 coach, a proper 4-3-3 coach. I'll be so surprised on Friday, 21st of March 2025, to see Coach Chele change his tactics or formation to maybe a 3-back. I'll be so surprised, because that is not his formation. His formation is pure and tactical 4-3-3 formation with a lot of variations on the page. Do want to subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification bell. Select or leave your thoughts, comment, views, opinions below in the comment section if you have any. Thank you very much for staying with us. Yesterday, the Super Eagles of Nigeria had their first training session in Kigali. All the players were around, okay? All the players you would think of. Victor OSIMHEN, ADEMOLA LOOKMAN, Tolu Akrokodari, Victor Boniface, William TROST, EKONG, Calvin Bassey, Ola Aina. All the key players, all the players of Super Eagles were around for their first training session. This evening, second training session is underway as at the time I was doing this video, and they are heavily preparing for the game versus Rwanda, knowing very well that any form of points drop, whether it is 3 points drop, whether it's 1 point dropped, and whether it's 3 points or 2 points dropped, that would be a huge backlash to their hopes of qualifying for the FIFA World Cup 2026. So the players, the camp news or the morale at camp is that, look, the players are very much ready and willing, very committed, dedicated to taking all the 3 points from Rwanda, and then they'll come home in Nigeria to play versus Zimbabwe in the next game of the FIFA World Cup qualifiers. So by way of camp news or camp updates, there are no news of injuries in camp. No injuries in camp. As far as we've monitored, as far as we've heard, we've not heard of any player injured or anything as of now. All right, yes, there's that's the very good news at the Nigeria Super Eagles camp. So all the players are fit and ready for the game that will be coming on Friday, 21st of March, 5 p.m. Nigerian time, 5 p.m. West African time. All right, yes, so that is a very big news coming in. Now, let's delve straight into the league table for Nigerian Super Eagles and the FIFA World Cup qualifiers. Now, Rwanda is part of the first two, all right. In fact, Rwanda is on top of the league with 7 points. Nigeria Super Eagles is having just 3 points. Okay, so very, very unfortunate that Rwanda and South Africa have taken the lead up front. Nigeria Super Eagles needs 3 points to at least get closer to them. Need 6 points from the 2 games to at least make a case in terms of who qualifies to the next round of the competition. All right, yes, and that's the reason why this game versus Rwanda away from home is a very, very difficult one. Now, the last time Nigeria went away to Rwanda it was a draw. In fact, it was a draw. Yes, a draw. Nigeria has struggled to beat Rwanda in recent times, and I don't know what is the secret for Rwanda. They don't have any high-profile quality names in terms of players, maybe in Europe or for Christ's sake. Nigeria is having Victor OSIMHEN, ADEMOLA, LOOKMAN. The last two CAF best players in Africa are coming from Nigeria. They have the likes of Ola Aina, Bruno Nyamachi, Fred Ndidi, very experienced midfielder, but they just cannot break Rwanda when it comes to recent times. It's been very difficult for the Super Eagles to break them. And that's the details we are bringing you in this video on this channel, Sports 7GH. Okay, yes, Rwanda beat Nigeria in their last encounter in the African Cup of Nations qualifiers. But in the World Cup qualifiers, Rwanda drew. Okay. So this is the first time that Nigeria will be playing versus Rwanda. Nigeria in the World Cup qualifiers drew 1-1 with Zimbabwe, drew 1-1 with Lesotho. Oh, Charlie, how can you stay at home and draw 1-1 with Lesotho? They lost to Benin 2-1, and then South Africa drew 1-1 with Nigeria in Nigeria. So that have been the results for Super Eagles in terms of the FIFA World Cup qualifiers. If you look at the results for Rwanda, they beat Lesotho 1-0 away. Benin beat Rwanda 1-0, and then also Rwanda beat South Africa 2-0 at their own backyard. So where the Nigeria will be playing on Friday, South Africa have gone there to lose 2-0, and then Rwanda drew 0-0 with Zimbabwe. This is going to be difficult. If you look at the form of the two teams coming into the World Cup qualifiers, just the World Cup qualifiers, you can see that it looks like Rwanda is slightly on top. And if you look at the head-to-head between Rwanda and Nigeria, again, Rwanda is slightly on top. But where I think Nigeria differ and Nigeria is proving supreme is the fact that they have quality players than Rwanda. But it is not quality players that will win you matches, because those times Nigeria were drawing and losing to Rwanda, they were still having quality players. How do they work as a team? How do they move as a team? That is very, very, very much important. And we are hoping to see that everything will be all right with the Super Eagles. We are just praying that the Super Eagles will win versus Nigeria and Rwanda. There is nothing else that should be there shouldn't be any results than a win for Super Eagles. Absolutely no results than a win for Super Eagles. Now, what is the likely starting 11 for Super Eagles in this game versus Rwanda? Nwabali will definitely be imposed. And I'm saying that Coach Eric Chele is going to play a 4-3-3 formation. Don't expect Coach Eric Chele to play a 3-back. No. He's a proper 4-3-3 coach. A proper attacking-minded coach. Attack. So Wilfred Ndidi will be the only defensive midfielder. He will be partnered by the likes of Alex Iwobi. Okay? Alex Iwobi will be partnering Wilfred Ndidi. And maybe Raphael Onyedika will also be there. In fact, maybe Alex Iwobi would rather be the number 10. Raphael Iwobi and Raphael Onyedika will be the 8, okay, together with Wilfred Ndidi, and that will be some very good midfield. That's an all-attacking midfield. Wilfred Ndidi is the only defensive midfielder. Even Raphael Onyedika will be going forward, will be attacking, will be trying to create chances, will be trying to press. And one key thing you are going to see with Coach Eric Chele is the pressing game. Every attacking team in Europe, in the world right now, does not go without their press. So the likes of Victor OSIMHEN, ADEMOLA, LOOKMAN, and the likes will be up front. They will have to run a lot in this game versus Rwanda. Press them from the goalkeeper, press them from the defense, and that will be the case. So when the back four, yes, William TROST will be there. Yes, Olaina will take the right back, and then the left back probably go to is it Calvin Bassey? Oh, Bruno Nyamachi too can take the right back, left back. Is that right? And then Calvin Bassey and then William TROST partnership in the heart of the midfield will be a very, very good one to behold. So William Trostekon together with Calvin Bassey, top quality partnership in terms of centre backs, and I think they are going to protect the back line for Nigeria very well. So Nwabali will still keep his post as the #1 goalkeeper for the Super Eagles. And then when you come to the attack is where it's away. But I think that nothing is going to change. I think that Victor OSIMHEN will be the #9. Victor OSIMHEN, when it comes to pure attacking football, he's played in a lot. In fact, the Galatasaray Victor OSIMHEN is playing in, all they do is attack. So Victor OSIMHEN knows and understands this new system Eric Chele is going to play. That one day I cannot lie to you about it. He's really vast in that particular field, and he's going to do well. So he'll be the main #9. And then ADEMOLA LOOKMAN. Where you play ADEMOLA LOOKMAN is the difficulty. It's the difficulty because ADEMOLA LOOKMAN, both at Atlanta and Super Eagles, the time we've seen that he's doing very well with Super Eagles is the time he's playing in the 3-back formation role, where he's like the winger stroke striker stroke number 10 of the team. Do you get the point? So I'll be waiting to see how Eric Chile's confirmed starting 11 will look, because he can actually use ADEMOLA LOOKMAN as a #10. So it can be Wilfred Ndidi, Alex Iwobi, and then ADEMOLA LOOKMAN as #10, right behind Victor OSIMHEN. And then you send Simon Moses on the left wing, and then Chukwueze on the right wing. That would be some solid attacking depth. So he has a lot of, and that is what, when the squad of Nigeria Super Eagles came out, that's what I said. I said that Nigeria Super Eagles can play any form of formation, any tactics. They can tweak any at every point in time, because they have different style of players, different style of qualities, and very versatile players who can play in several roles. You can use Calvin Bassey as left back. You can use Calvin Bassey as left center back. Do you get a point? So the starting 11 of Nigeria Super Eagles can be very, very surprising. And I am suspecting that it will be the latter. The attack will be the latter I talked to you about. Wilfred Ndidi as the base defensive midfielder. Alex Iwobi as the #8. ADEMOLA LOOKMAN as the #10. Chukwueze as the right winger. Left winger goes to Moses Simon, and then Victor OSIMHEN takes the #9 position. Very likely, this is going to be the midfield to attack of Nigeria Super Eagles in the game versus Rwanda. This promises to be exciting, and we are hoping that everything will go very well for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. I am predicting a 2-0 for Super Eagles of Nigeria. A 2-win for Super Eagles of Nigeria. What are your predictions of the game? Let me know all of that in the comment section. Is Eric Chele winning this game versus Super Eagles of Nigeria versus Rwanda in his first game for the Super Eagles? Let me know your thoughts, comments, views, opinions in the comment section of the video. Thank you very much for staying with us and joining us once again. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.